Alright, Josh, so I guess I gotta jump on this trend that everybody's talking about Jon Gruden. I saw it coming because I read an article a few days ago, even though it's not on here. I read it for myself. Turns out that he was a racist back in 2011 that came to haunt him forever. So even though you're trying to do good with your life, your past mistakes will come back to haunt you. And what we've seen of Jon Gruden is starting to come to light. Las Vegas Raiders head coach Jon Gruden had resigned from his position. The Raiders announced today. The announcement came shortly after a report in the New York Times claimed that Gruden has sent a series of offensive emails while working as an analyst at ESPN. Whenever they mention something about sending, offensive messages, he's talking about black employees. And I think some NFL players as well. And I think we all know this happened back in 2011, but the fact that this didn't really talk much or went on for so long, I guess you could say that all of this is coming out today. So once you've been exposed, there's nothing you can do. This is what he had to say. I have resigned as head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, Gruden said in a statement tweeted by the Raiders. I love the Raiders and I do not want to be a distraction. You were already a distraction when you made racist remarks. So what's the point of you apologizing? It's too late. Thank you to all the players, coach, staff, and the fans of Raider Nation. I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt anyone. You did. You knew exactly what you was doing. Because if you lack accountability, and if you know you did something wrong the first time, don't repeat the same mistakes. And yet, you still went on and did the same mistakes. Not once, not twice, but multiple times. Even if you wrote some offensive remarks towards the employees. Shows you what type of character you are and what type of person that you are. Now you see, y'all, when a certain racist knows what he did was wrong, he's only sorry because he got caught. And if he were really sorry, he would never made that stuff like that years ago. According to the New York Times, legal officials conducting workplace misconduct investigation, of which Gruden was not the focus, uncovered emails in which he wrote negatively about women referees, gay NFL players, and players who protested during the playing of the national anthem. Gruden did not respond to the Times' request for comment because he's a coward. Because if somebody calls you out, either you can address it or you can just run away. So he chose to not say anything or run away unless his team are trying to figure out a way to get him to not say anything, because we all know the media is going to end up forcing him to say what he has to say. Gruden last week also came under fire when the Wall Street Journal, this is what I mentioned before, back in 2011, email in which he made disparaging remarks about DeMaurice Smith, the head of the NFL Players Union. DeMaurice Smith had lips the size of a tires, Gruden wrote, according to Journal. Gruden apologized for that comment in a post-game press conference. No, he's not. Like I said, he's only sorry because he got caught. You're making racist remarks about a person's lips. I get it. Black people have biggest lips. So what? What makes you think you have that right to make fun of us? What did we ever do to you? I'm not racist, Gruden said. I can't tell you how sick I am. I apologize again to D. Smith, but I feel good about who I am and what I've done my entire life. I had no racial intentions with those remarks at all. I am not like that at all. I apologize. I didn't want to keep addressing it. You ain't got no choice but to address it. You keep apologizing, and yet you keep going back and making that same mistakes over and over again. Like, how many times does the NFL have to keep giving this guy chances after chances after chances? Because if he keeps on breaking those promises, nobody in the NFL league or any sports entertainment in general would ever accept a racist prick like this. Gruden began his second stint as the Raiders head coach in 2018, ending his tenure with a record of 22-31. He had previously coached the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from 2002 to 2008, leading them to a Super Bowl win in his first season, and the then Oakland Raiders from 1998 to 2001. From 2009 to 2017. Gruden worked as an NFL analyst and Monday Night Football commentator for ESPN. Okay, so what? I'm going to just say this right now. Don't reward bad behavior and do not reward racism. Don't reward racist people. Or maybe it's something in their brain that is making them say these racist remarks and not having a care in the world to not take accountability for the actions. And you know what? It's obvious to me that, Jon Gruden got what's coming. He knew exactly what he was doing. And y'all know I don't condone racism. I don't support racist people. I do not support racism at all. I think for the sports world, they need to take some serious recognitions of dealing with racist people. Don't hire them. Hire this guy if they knew that he was this bad. Why didn't you let him go years ago? So the fact that he's apologizing for all of this, it's too late. Because you already took the L. So like I said, no other team is going to want to hire you. Because once you lost your job, you're done. And like I said, ever since he got called out, he's only apologized because he got caught. And that's the end of that. So what's my overall thoughts on it? I say it's about time. Could have done this years ago, but it's about time that something like this happened. Because like I said, there's no room for racism. Because I don't support racism, period. So thank God, a guy like that is out of the NFL. So I'm going to keep y'all up with some updates, if I ever have some. But yeah, let me know what y'all thoughts in the comments down below. And yeah, I got to get some sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow.